Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this look for you guys. It's this super smoky. I know I did a smoky eye before, but this is a different smoky. It's got some browns in there, like some reddish browns, and I have the false lashes going on and whatnot. I went all out today with the smoky eye look. But this is using all MAC products as far as the eyeshadows go, and not as far as my face goes, but as far as the eyeshadows, it's all MAC products. I'm gonna let you know what I'm using as we go along, but if you guys want to learn and see how to achieve this look, please continue to watch. Okay guys, so let's get started. I have already applied my base to my lid, which as you guys know is Soft Ochre by MAC, and I have applied it with my Sigma Precision Angled brush, my P84 brush. And what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be going in with the color that is going to be the transition color, and that color is going to be the color that's going to go in between the brow bone and the crease. For that, we're going to be using MAC Saddle, and for that I'm going to be using a MAC 217. It's just a fluffy brush. So like I said, this is going to be our transition color, so this is not going to be a color that goes directly into the crease. You want to keep it just above the crease. So as you can see, I'm not putting it in directly into my crease. And you want to go ahead and pull it out a little bit down here. And you want to go ahead and bring it further in. Okay, so see how I have a space between my brow bone? So you don't want it all the way up to the brow bone like you see here. The music you hear in the background is my Pandora, if you can hear it. My two favorite things: makeup and music. Eminem. No pun intended. I crack myself up.
I hope you're responsible. So much is in my goal, see your goal. So things are doing good. Right now, say yes, I say no.
Okay, so once that is done, we are going to go in with the shade that we're going to be using for our crease, and that's the more of a red color, and that's also by MAC, and it is Brown Script, and I'm using just a fluffy brush by BH Cosmetics from the polka dot line. They don't really have numbers. Now this color we're going to go ahead and apply directly into our crease. Okay. I love this color. It's so rich and I feel like it looks so pretty on brown eyes. You want to bring it also to the inner corner. And you want to do windshield wiping motions like this, but you also want to do these swirly motions to kind of blend the two colors so that we can blend Saddle along with Brown Script. I'm going to go back in with Saddle just a little bit and kind of touch it up because I feel like sometimes Brown Script is, you know, a little bit overpowering, so Just gonna go back in there and apply a little bit more to the top, and that's good. Now we're gonna go in with a flat shader brush. The one I'm using is a Coastal Scents brush. It's the BRC N02. I don't even know if that's still exists. I got this in an Ipsy bag, but it's just a flat shader brush. And we are going to go in with another MAC color, and this is called Brune. Okay. And now we're going to pack this color onto our lid. And go ahead and just pack it onto your whole entire lid. And you can actually go up to the crease, but you don't want to, you know, swirl it. And you can get pretty far into your tear duct right here, the inner corner of your eye. But you don't want to really darken that inside part. So as I'm getting higher, instead of doing this or packing it on, I'm kind of brushing it down, because I feel like that helps to kind of not create a line, if that makes any sense. And the tricky part is right in the in this corner right here in the outer V. What I like to do is just use a brush like this. It's just a flat brush. Tap that in there and kind of create like a little V. And then brush it up. And then we're going to blend everything out, so don't worry about how that looks. And sometimes here where I can't get close to the lash line and get it dark enough, I like putting it in there. And then a little bit in the crease where I feel like I couldn't get enough in there. Alright, now we're going to go back in with the same brush that we applied brown script with. And we are going to, so we're going to take this brush and we're going to kind of just blend everything together into the crease, including this little corner over here. So once we're done blending everything together, the crease with the lid color, I'm gonna go back in with the MAC 217 that I applied the first color with, that I applied saddle with, and just clean it off a little bit. It doesn't have to be, you know, super clean, but clean it off a little bit and just kind of blend out any harshness that may be going on over here. Okay, now we're gonna go in with this is rubbed off, but I'll leave the description below, but it's MAC 2 something 239. I got this wrong the last time, but it's this flat shader, and we're gonna go in with another MAC color. This one is called Brulee, and this is going to be our brow bone color, as well as, you know, the highlight for the brow bone. And then we're also going to apply this right here in the inner corner. to kind of give ourselves a little bit of some type of brightness. We don't want to be all dark. And when I apply these colors here, the same color that I applied to my brow bone, I like bringing it up a little bit. Okay, so that you don't have, you know, so everything's just in unison, so it kind of flows. And I'm not really applying it down here because we're going to keep that really dark anyway. So as you can see, there's not really any harsh lines. I am going to go back in with a little bit of brown script just to warm this up a little bit. Sometimes you gotta just go in there and tweak it a little bit. Okay. So now once that is done, we're gonna go ahead with a black liner, and I'm going to line my, we're gonna go ahead and line the waterline. And we're also gonna tight line and do the upper waterline. Everybody does this differently, but I like closing my eyes and doing it this way. It's easier than like holding it up. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and line a little bit underneath, just on the corner, because we're going to go ahead and pull that a little bit out. But I am going to go in with Teddy by MAC because I want to kind of still have that brown reddish color, copper, whatever you want to call it, underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and line my whole lower lash line with that. We're going to smudge everything out, so it's going to be a mixture of a lot of things. So we're going to go ahead and smudge that out. And then I'm going to go in there, clean this pencil brush that I just used. It's the 219. And I'm going to go in there with Saddle. And also apply Saddle to my lower lash line. Applying a few things to the lower lash line. Now I'm going to go in there with Brune. So pretty much the same colors that we used on the lid, we're using on the lower lash line. So everything matches. And last but not least, again, every time I'm using a different color, I'm using the same brush, but I'm kind of wiping it off on a little towel that I have here. I'm going to go in last but not least with Brown Script, which is that color. And I want to actually apply that a little bit lower than the rest. So as you can see here, it kind of like just pops out. So I'm applying that a little bit lower than the rest of the colors that I just applied. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyeliner and apply my false lashes, and I will be back with the finished product. much again for watching and for spending this time with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share with your friends as well as subscribe to my channel. Thank you again so much. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good one.